Welcome back to the Nightly Report.
You're here with Tahana,
Elizabeth, Stella,
and Mary Lane.
And this is the Night's Table.
It's a big world, do your own thing. Don't gotta worry, graduate this spring. You'll be on your way. Try not to hesitate. And in the dark, know you will be fine in this world, with or without me. Keep me around, so I can tell you when you're down. I think you're amazing. Your mama's scared, but I see that.
My black is beautiful because I'm not alone. My black is beautiful because I'm of the earth. Am I doing good? Let me see. My black is beautiful because I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. My black is beautiful because my people are beautiful. My black is beautiful because it's fearless. Oh, I'm going there now. Okay.
Because of my ancestry, my culture, my community, my people, my pride. We're influencers from style to academia to sports. That's why my black is beautiful.
My black is beautiful because I'm a first-generation college graduate with 2 degrees, an educated mother of a North Star Honor Roll student, as well as my black is beautiful because I am from a royal urban community, Newark, New Jersey, who love to make an impact on our youth like yourselves.
I'm worth it.
It's the most unique, and everyone comes from a black woman, so why wouldn't you want to be one?
It's great and it's one of a kind.
My black is beautiful because it comes with a head full of hair that has so many different textures and styles that you can make it into anything that you want it to be. One day it could be curly, one day you could put it into braids. It's just so versatile that something that you can't buy or you can't fake, so that's why it's beautiful.
My black is beautiful because I'm a representation of what my ancestors have to do for me to be here right now getting an education. I'm a vessel of power and I represent grace and poise and just excellence altogether.
It's strong, it's bold, I don't know how to define it, it's just, it's intelligence, it's everything that a black man represents.
I'm a black queen, period.
It's beautiful because people spend a lot of time trying to remind me that it's not.
I think you're amazing. You know I'll be there when it seems like it's getting too hot. I think it's so crazy. You don't even know. I think you're amazing.
In honor of Black History Month, we're going to be debating about the topic, can black people be racist? Honestly, I don't think so, because the idea of racism is when a dominant group or a dominant race discriminates against another race. And I don't feel as though African Americans are somewhat the dominant race. We're more of the minority race, so I don't think we could be racist.
The little definition of being racist is showing prejudice against someone else. Everybody could do that.
In a position of power.
In a position
it says
of power.
or.
In a position
so
of power.
Everybody can be prejudiced, so therefore black people could be racist.
I think they could be prejudiced, but they can't be racist.
Yeah, I don't think that racism is the word. Racist is the word to use to describe what black people do to be prejudiced, because there's so much history behind that word.
I don't think that. I think it's kind of disrespectful to say that they're racist because I believe that we're the most oppressed group of people, like, period. So I don't think that calling black people racist makes sense because we are not in a position of power to be racist against another group of people. Prejudice, yes, but not racist.
Well, I disagree. I think black people could be racist. I think Asian people could be racist. I think anyone could be racist. Because, like, for example, like what's going on now, the coronavirus, you know how many memes are on Instagram where people are just being blatantly racist? You can be black, you can be white, you can be any.
And, like, you can be racist towards someone without oppressing them. I could tell you, like, you black is, like, whatever right now. Or say some racist slur to you, it doesn't mean that I'm oppressing you.
But I don't think that's being racist.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just,
being
like,
prejudice.
that's bringing up stereotypes. That's all that stuff. Is like, I think it's like, what are the others called minor aggressions? Or something? Yeah. And so I think it's just like microaggressions. And I think it's like, we can, like, people say that all the time. But racism has power to it. White people or, like, Caucasians are in power. We're not in power. We're the minority group.
Yeah, we're not
so
in power to be
I don't think
personally
people. We can be racist.
I don't think that makes
any sense to me.
Thank you.
Well, I think they do.
Me too.
So let's just, like,
leave it at disagree.
To disagree.
I don't think y'all right.
I think y'all wrong, though. Whatever.
Black History Month, y'all.
Dave Martin, who's the youngest executive producer in Hollywood. Michael B. Jordan, born and raised in Newark, went to Arts High and started his journey as a child actor in The Wire and developed to play Killmonger in Black Panther, Oscar Grant in Fruitvale Station, and Adonis Johnson in Creed.
Billy Porter, a Broadway actor notable for kinky boots and his exaggerated fashion in support of the LGBTQIA community.
Chadwick Boseman, lead role as Black Panther in Marvel's milestone movie that brought joy to many African Americans.
Angela Bassett, who starred in many movies for the Black community.
Halle Berry, first African American woman to win Academy Awards for Best Actress.
Jarrell Jerome, first Afro-Latino to win Emmys for When They See Us.
Lil Nas X, longest reigning song of Old Town Road on Billboard, lasting for 17 weeks. Nipsey Hussle, who made the Marathon clothing line to end gang war in the LA community after his death. Many came together.
Tyler Perry, developing many movies and shows for the Black community.
Ryan Coogler, decorated African American director who directed Black Panther, Creed, and Fruitvale Station.
Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan, notable decorated Black basketball players. Diddy and Jay-Z, hip-hop producers and billionaires who are known philanthropists, motivating the Black community, who are also known for Rock Nation. Venus Williams, the first African American to be ranked #1 in tennis. We have Serena Williams, the first African American to be named year-end world champion by the International Tennis Federation.
Derek Jeter, first African American to be a CEO of an MLB team.
Warren Moon, the first African American quarterback inducted in the Hall of Fame. Simone Biles, most decorated gymnast for winning a lot of gold medals from the Olympics.
Misty Copeland, first African American woman to be promoted to principal dancer in ABT's 75-year history.
Michelle Obama, the first African American First Lady. Barack Obama, the first African American President.
Condoleezza Rice, first African American woman Secretary of State.
Segment, we're gonna do a copper job of some releases coming out in February and All-Star Weekend. So first we're gonna start off with the Off-White Jordan 5s. I don't like them that much. It's a blend. First of all, I don't buy black sneakers. That's one of the things I never do.
It's a fact.
It's just like any Off-White. Just because they Off-White don't make the shoe tough. Like I hate people who do that. Like you have Off-White on, you're not tough. You know, it gotta actually look nice.
I don't know about you, but I'll buy those to sell them. Like the resale gonna be like $2,000. Like that's a huge pop. Like it don't matter. And the only reason I wouldn't wear them because they got a hole in the side. Like that's just weird.
Regardless of that, they whack. They whack. Look at that.
What you got?
What do you have?
In my opinion, but don't get those unless you reselling them. Please do not let me see you. I'm gonna put my finger right through that little hole, touch your socks. All right, next up we got Yeezy 700 MVN orange. I love this shoe. It just makes it pop. Like I just like the way that orange is, and also it's reflective too. But I feel like that little 700 on the side is tacky. Like
I
love
agree.
the 700 on the side.
No, I don't know. I agree with that tactic. That it's too big. It's just weird. Like, what you walking around with a shoe is 700. Like, what that?
That's what makes the shoe different.
I don't like it.
But Dari, I'm pretty sure I know the shoe is Yeezy 700. I don't need it to be boom like
You
that in my
wouldn't
face.
though.
Like
You wouldn't.
What you mean?
You wouldn't know that was a 700. Look at the way it's designed.
It do look different.
It do look different.
It do look different. I think they tough. It's the best colorway too. Other colorways not that.
Yeah. Right.
But these tough. Then the Don C KDs. I don't play ball. But if I did, I would definitely cop these. I never got a pair of KDs for that exact reason. I don't cop.
Don't wear these outside. You don't wear basketball sneakers outside.
unless you hooping.
Like Dari said, these is a must if you play basketball. Look at the colorways, they different. You don't really see colorways like this. If I played ball, I would have.
Next shoe we got is the Red Cement Jordan 3s. Chicago All-Stars.
Nah, don't let me talk first. Y'all
Nah,
know
Danny, I know you love these.
Y'all know how I feel about
I know
this
you love these shoes. Say what you gotta say.
Right. I feel like these shoes are so fire. Some people may be like, oh, they're a little too general. But I feel like if there was only, 20,000 pairs of these made, everybody would want to cop these. It's just based off the quantity. Do you know this is a general release? It's a general release. If it wasn't a general release, I wouldn't cop this.
If these was exclusive, they would not be as more hype than they are now.
I wouldn't wear those. It got too much red. Like, they could have made it look better. I don't know. They could have been like the original Cement 3s. Like, it's just red all over the shoe for no reason. The toe box is all red. Everything's red.
When I first heard the name, that's what I thought it was. The regular Cement was like an extra bit of red. I didn't think the whole thing was red. And then you got they look like they look like red Spike Lees. Like,
yo, I promise y'all all listening right now, they all gonna say this, and a month later when they see those is so heat when they see somebody wearing them. Don't worry.
Those for the streets, for real.
My name is Miriam Madrago.
My name is Elias Stevens.
And we are your Night Report. The topic for this week is the Muslims in the concentration camps in China.
Uyghur Muslims are being forced into highly surveillance re-education camps where they are forced to renounce Islam and worship Mao Zedong, the founder of communism in China. There has also been information leaked regarding thousands of human organs being extracted out of living inmates. One of the most disturbing factors of this violation of human rights is that the UN is aware of this genocide.
However, according to the New York Times, backed by its diplomatic and economic might, China has largely succeeded in avoiding public criticism, which explains why Mohammed bin Salman, the Prince of Saudi Arabia, was seen shaking hands with the Chinese President Xi Jinping at the G20 summit. The G20 summit is a conference meant to facilitate economic cooperation amongst world leaders.
This video is a discourse between Al Jazeera news anchor Mehdi Hassan and the Chinese international relations expert Victor Gao.
How long can it continue to pretend that all of these Uyghurs around the world who are raising the alarm bell, who are sounding the alarm bell, that they're all lying to human rights groups, they're all lying to journalists, they're all making it up? How long can you pretend that?
So let's fight against terrorism, and terrorism committed by whatever person need to be punished. I think in China we do not discriminate against minorities.
You support pulling fingernails out, Victor Gao. You support electric shocks. You support people being sterilized. You support people being electrocuted, having their heads shaved. This is the testimony from Uyghurs who have escaped Xinjiang province.
Listen, I support all the legal measures adopted by the Chinese government under Chinese law in order to fight against terrorism. That's the bottom line.
Victor Gao repeatedly implies in his conversation with Hassan that it is in the genetically predetermined nature of Muslims to be terrorists, which is absolutely absurd. Many people may be asking, how are we going to create a change? Well, we've decided to to take part in a film collaboration that will raise awareness in this humanitarian crisis through the combination of spoken word, poetry, photography, and film.
There will be sign-up sheets posted around the school for Muslim students to have the opportunity to participate in this film project as well. This film project will take place on the 28th of February. Girls should bring black abayas and a white or black scarf, and guys should bring black or white kufis and a black or white abaya. This video is not only about bringing Muslims together to raise awareness on the concentration camps, but it is also about emphasizing that no group of people should be persecuted for their religion or their race. And our voices have the power to make a change.
This week's Knot of the Week goes out to Mizani Connor. She had her seeing light this week, and we just want to appreciate her and congratulate her on her terrific season.